Hey y'all, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 3, and today we're making broccoli cheddar soup. And before you ask, yes, it is better than the one from Panera because Panera is hospital food. Let's get into it. So before we get into the video, remember that the ingredients are down below, and don't forget to like, comment, and turn on that notification bell, and of course subscribe because I make bomb ass recipes all the time over here, okay? And I also do tech, finance, and lifestyle content, so you can get a little bit of everything over here. We got flavors, we got options. But yes, y'all, I be trying to make my videos longer, but broccoli cheddar soup is like so easy, and I guess that's good if you want like a quick dinner or something comforting immediately. So this video ain't gonna take too long, and you'll be eating in no time. All I did was take my soup pot. This is the pot that I make my greens, my stews, my soups, if I'm not using my Dutch oven. So it's a medium-sized pot. I melted a few tablespoons of butter, and I added in my mirepoix. We've worked with a mirepoix a couple times on my page, which is just I believe that is carrots, diced onion, and diced celery. As far as the portions, I just do equal portions of each one because I ain't go to culinary school. I went to YouTube University, like where you at right now, and that's just what works for me. But we're just going to cook that down for about 3 minutes until our onions get nice, fragrant, and translucent. And of course, we taking care of the carrots and the other stuff too, the celery. So then we're gonna cook it for 1 more minute, and in this last minute we're gonna go on with some minced garlic. I do fresh garlic. If you do it out the jar, that's fine. If you want to do roast garlic in this, I did that before. I did a couple cloves of like roasted garlic, and it just had like this nice complex depth of flavor. Like it just was really bomb, you know what I'm saying? But yes, we're going to continue to cook, and just make sure that you don't have the heat too high. I have it on medium heat because I don't want my garlic to burn or my onions to burn, because you're going to have like little black specks up in the soup, and the soup is also going to taste bitter, and at that point I feel like you should start over. But anyways, now we're going in with a few tablespoons of flour. I'll have the measurements of the flour down below. I usually do equal parts of flour to butter. So in this recipe, I did like 4 tablespoons of butter, and then I did like 3 or 4 tablespoons of flour. So the amount of flour, if you do 3 tablespoons, it's going to be a little less thick than if you add in 4 tablespoons. So it just depends how creamy you like your, broccoli cheddar soup. Me personally, I usually do like, if I do 4 tablespoons, I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of like, the other one, whatever. Hopefully that makes sense. So in this recipe, what you're watching right now, I just did equal parts: 4 tablespoons of butter, 4 tablespoons of flour. And flour is raw. A lot of y'all don't know that flour, you cannot eat flour like just out the bag. You have to cook it. So what we're doing right here is cooking it for about 2 to 3 minutes just to get us a nice little blonde roux. Like you see that little stuff on the bottom that's like blonde? Yeah, cool. We just made a little blonde roux. So now what we're going to do is go in with some room temperature heavy cream. If you don't have heavy cream, of course you can use half and half, or whole milk, or if you're plant-based, use whatever alternatives that you prefer. And yeah, all you see me doing is just stirring it, getting everybody all familiar, and then we're going to go in with our seasonings. But I did not show the seasonings in this step. I just went in with chicken broth. So that's the first season, I guess, technically. I did some homemade chicken broth to add in a little bit of flavor. I think I made this around Thanksgiving, so that was some chicken broth I had left over from my dressing video. Still got this on medium heat, but not too high so it don't like break the sauce. And as you can see, I went in with my seasonings. I did like some nutritional yeast to give it that cheesy flavor. I did some lemon pepper, a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, some chili powder, along with a little bit of Creole seasoning and black pepper, along with some Italian seasoning. So I did a little bit of everything, but you don't have to do all that. If you want to, you could just do salt and pepper, because I'm probably not gonna list all them seasonings down below because I don't measure. And then all you see me doing is adding in my cheeses. I did Colby Jack cheese, and I also did some smoked cheddar. I did a little bit of smoked cheddar because the flavor that it gives it is so amazing. Every time I make something that calls for shredded cheese or like some type of cheddar, when I add in that smoked cheddar, it be rocking people's world. It be like blowing their mind. So yes, so all I'm doing right now is just going to add in my broccoli. I just took like 2 crowns of broccoli and cut them into even sized pieces, and I allowed it to simmer as the sauce thickens. So let it simmer for maybe about 10-15 minutes while you clean the kitchen. And y'all, this was so good, so easy. And towards the end you can also adjust the seasoning to taste, I meant to mention. But I thought this was perfect. I said, girl, you did that. Okay, maybe it was the homemade chicken broth, or maybe it was my secret ingredient, which was the nutritional yeast. But y'all, it was just so creamy. I love this texture of broccoli cheddar soup. It ain't too loose, it ain't too creamy, and the flavors in this is just bomb.com. I'm over here ladling and tasting it and shit. Like tasted it. I done forgot the camera was rolling. I was smacking off camera. That's when my audio be off, but it was so good. Like that nutritional yeast that gives it that cheesy flavor, and also like the smoked white cheddar, it just really do something to me. That just made me mad, because why would I scoop that pot? Why would I scoop that pot over the counter like that? Like, girl, why would I scoop that pot over that little dollop of like broccoli cheddar soup? Anyways, all you see me doing right here is ladling the broccoli cheddar soup into this beautiful bowl. I got it from this store in Duluth when I did a food vlog, I think like last month. It was like a Japanese store. They have like Japanese merchandise up in there that they get straight from the country. And I thought this bowl was so cute. But you can ladle it into a bread bowl to be like Panera, or like most people do online. They do it in like a bread bowl. If you're going to do it in a bread bowl, I recommend getting like an Italian round, sourdough round, or maybe like a La Brea rosemary loaf. Totally up to you. But y'all, it was so good. I'm just getting everything else off camera ready. I will top this with even some bacon bits, a little bit of chives. You can do parsley. You can even do different types of cheeses. As you can see, I'm adding in some freshly shredded mild cheddar cheese, but it will also be really good with some pepper jack on top, and it's just kind of up to you and what you like to top your broccoli cheddar soup with. But yeah, I thought this was a super easy meal. I'm currently eating it right now while I'm doing this voiceover, and it's just so comforting. It's been pretty rainy down here in Atlanta, and this has been one of my most popular recipes online for a really good reason. So I really hope you guys over on YouTube like it as well. Don't forget to clean up after yourself, because I got cheese on the counter, and no ma'am. So all I'm doing is dipping right in, and I'm like, this is the bowl that I'm eating right now. I'm so excited. It's so good. And y'all, the broccoli perfectly cooked. The seasonings are just so on point. The texture, you already know I'm crazy over the texture. This is incredible. You need to make this or add it to your comfort food list this year. Please just try it and just thank me later. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I want to know what you guys want to see next in the Vlogmas series. That means I'm going to be uploading 25 videos back to back until Christmas Day, and I really just want to integrate y'all in the process as much as possible. I love y'all. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for 8,000 subscribers. I can't wait to say 800,000 or 8 million one day. But yes, hope you guys had a great weekend. Wait, I can't even talk. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Thanks for watching.